We are taking you into the news right now with the Fox 45 news feed. It's 11 a.m. The city's crime crisis is making national headlines. Coming up, how Baltimore's homicide rate is being called one of the worst in the country. Crime in the county is prompting some to question their safety. The reward police are now offering after a person was killed in a triple shooting outside of a Columbia gas station. And we are keeping a close eye on the rapidly unfolding situation in Israel, the support President Biden is now offering during his overseas visit. Fox 45 News Midday starts now.
Live from WBFF in Baltimore, this is Fox 45 News Midday.
Thanks for joining us for Fox 45 News Midday. I'm Patrice Sanders. We begin with breaking news this morning. We're taking a live look at the inside of Capitol Hill, where happening right now, there is another vote for House Speaker. Representative Jim Jordan is hoping to get the spot after losing his first bid for Speaker on Tuesday. During the first vote, 20 of his fellow Republicans voted against him. Now, following that vote, he spent the afternoon trying to shore up more support. He's attempting a second vote right now. The House has been without a speaker for more than 2 weeks after ousting Kevin McCarthy. We are going to keep a close eye on the votes as they come in, and we will bring you the very latest, both on air and online. Also breaking, there are new developments right now in the Middle East. President Biden is in Israel. He spoke just a few minutes ago, pledging his solidarity and support of Israel.
I come to Israel with a single message. You're not alone. You are not alone. As long as the United States stands, and we will stand forever, we'll not let you ever be alone.
Tensions in the region remain high after Tuesday's hospital explosion in the Gaza Strip. The president agreeing with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu that the hospital explosion was done by other parties, not by Israel. Meanwhile, the U.S. State Department is warning Americans not to travel to Lebanon. That warning comes as Israeli soldiers gather at the border, raising fears of another front in the war. The total death toll now nearing 4,500, with more than 1,400 Israelis and at least 3,000 Palestinians killed in the fighting so far. Right now, Now, in a statement, Curtis Bay Energy pointed out that the violations were committed while the company was under different ownership. Its new managers say they fully cooperated with the state's investigation. They also promised to do more in terms of preventative measures to prevent illegal dumping in the future. Trending number 3, former Baltimore police officer Daniel Herschel is asking for a compassionate release from prison because he is battling terminal cancer. He is one of 8 former members of the corrupt gun trace task force. He's currently in prison on racketeering, robbery, extortion, and fraud charges. According to court documents, Herschel says he has severe prostate cancer and only has 18 months to live. Now, if the release is approved, he'd be under home detention. Trending number 4, an update about the 5 teens missing in Crofton. Police say they have found one of them. We're told 17-year-old Benjamin Bundy, left the skate zone on Crane Highway in Crofton with 4 other teens between the ages of 13 and 16 on Saturday. Police say they left willingly. They didn't seem to be in any danger while they were leaving. Still, anyone with information about their location should contact Baltimore police. Download the Fox 45 News app for up-to-the-minute traffic conditions, breaking news, and weather anytime. Search WBFF in your app store. Still ahead, a new report suggests junk food is just as addictive as cocaine or nicotine. Coming up, how ultra-processed foods may alter our behavior. A major warning missed. Coming up, how prison officials are accused of ignoring a warning that convicted killer Danilo Cavalcante was planning an escape. And nearly 200 bodies found decomposing at a funeral home. Coming up, why criminal charges may not be filed.
And we are getting ready for another nice day as temperatures reach the upper 60s. But this weekend, the rain and the cooler temperatures return. I'll let you know what you can expect in my Weather Authority forecast.
Fox 45 News, winner of 16 2022 Regional Emmy Awards, more than all other Baltimore news stations combined.
(11:11) now, taking a look at your social stream. A horrific story out of Colorado. Nearly 200 sets of human remains have been found improperly stored at a funeral home. The local sheriff describing the scene as horrific, saying an investigation began after a report of an odor. Incredibly, officials say it's not clear if any crimes were committed. The FBI is now helping in the investigation. You're reacting to it this morning. One person saying this is vile. Another saying this is horrific. I hope the families get justice and their loved ones peace. Weeks before he escaped, a Pennsylvania prison guard told the warden convicted killer Danilo Cavalcante was planning to break out of prison. That's according to an email obtained by the Associated Press. The email went on to the prison's acting warden. However, a county spokesperson confirms that no new security measures were put in place. Cavalcante escaped from a county prison in Pennsylvania at the end of August and was recaptured about 2 weeks later. Your reaction? This could be a lesson, but it won't be. So many warnings. We all have to remain vigilant. Another one saying, what importance does it have now? Actor Alec Baldwin could be recharged for the fatal shooting of Rust cinematographer Helena Hutchins. According to reports, new forensic tests prove Baldwin did pull the trigger, despite his claims that he did not. Baldwin was previously charged with involuntary manslaughter in January, but those charges were dismissed. Reaction, someone saying it's clear they don't have strong evidence to charge him with anything. And another person questioning, isn't that double jeopardy? Well, still ahead, a major airline is introducing new rules for boarding, how it may actually give those sitting in the middle seat a perk. But first, crime in the county. A triple shooting at a gas station in Columbia leaves one person dead. The reward police are now offering in the case. 11:13 now on Fox 45 News Midday. We are back with a live look over the Inner Harbor and M&T Bank Stadium there. The sun starting to warm things up after a pretty cool start this morning. Just how much we're going to warm up before rain moves in this weekend, and then how that could impact Sunday's Ravens game. 11:15 now. A deadly triple shooting at a gas station in Columbia is prompting some in Howard County to question just how safe they are. Shannon Lilly brings us a closer look at those concerns and the latest in the investigation.
Well, right now, this case remains unsolved. Howard County police here continue to work to piece it together. So far, they've yet to make any arrests, but they do not believe the shooting was random. As for what caused it, though, that too remains unclear. What we do know, residents pumping gas at the crime scene yesterday were certainly shocked to hear about it.
This is a very nice neighborhood.
To hear that happen, it's disheartening.
It makes me uncomfortable because I have a son that comes to this gas station, and I come to the gas station. This was the safe place, but now I guess crime is everywhere.
Well, as you can see, it does not look like a crime scene now. No police presence, damage, or caution tape in sight. But this Exxon gas station on Forlangarth Road became the scene of a triple shooting Monday night. The shooting left one dead. That person now identified as 24-year-old Dylan Perez from Baltimore. Two others are suffering from critical injuries. This all happening in one of the safest cities in America. In fact, according to this Wallet Hub study, Columbia, Maryland ranked as the second safest city in America for the second year in a row. Meanwhile, Howard County Police are now offering a reward of up to $5,000 for information. If you do know anything, you are urged to give them a call. Reporting from the Howard County Police Department, I'm Shannon Lilly, Fox 45 News, Midday.
Now, the Columbia murder is just one recent act of violence in the counties. Monday night, 4 people were hurt in a shooting at a Severn convenience store. Then in August, a man shot and killed inside the Timonium Sky Zone. And that same month, Harford County mother Rachel Warren was murdered on the Mon Pa Trail in Bel Air. Now, for a closer look at these cases, just head to our website, foxbaltimore.com. Coming up tonight at 4, Fox 45 News continues to follow the ongoing trend of car thefts and carjackings across Baltimore. We press city leaders on what it will take to curb the levels. At 5, mayoral candidate Sheila Dixon gets a campaign endorsement. We're pressing the 2024 hopeful on how she plans to deal with the violent crime crisis. And at 6, a pro-Israel rally taking place tonight in Baltimore. We continue to follow the conflict in the Middle East and the impacts it is having worldwide. You can get Fox 45 News in a flash through your Amazon Alexa or Echo. We now deliver your local headlines and forecasts in less than 2 minutes. If you have an Amazon device, tell it to enable Fox 45 Baltimore. 11:17 and now to today's talking point. Just in time for the busy holiday rush, United Airlines is reintroducing window seat first boarding. So here's how it works. Window seats will board first, followed by those in the middle. Passengers with aisle seats board last. The airline says the change eliminates the need to climb over people with aisle or middle seats. Award tier and higher seat class customers, they will still get to board first. Mark Clark with Be More Lifestyle is here now. And apparently this was a thing before. This is how some airlines used to board planes. This is the first I've heard of it, but what do you think about it?
Well, Patrice, you're a youngster. Yes, I remember those days. I remember, in fact, when you used to have to actually carry a little wing with you to fly in the planes, but that was way back. But anyway, I'm glad to say that, yes, as an aisle seater, I don't mind it. I like it.
See, I'm an aisle seater too.
What?
Yes, I like. I
thought you were a window girl.
No, I usually give that to my daughter. I like being in the aisle and space and stuff around me. But I don't know. So you're saying that if I'm in aisle seat and I'm in aisle seat A1, I'm going to be the last one to get on the flight because I'm in the aisle. So what if all my overhead space is gone now because everybody else has put their stuff in?
That is a concern now, Patrice. You're right. You raised a great point there. You may get shut out of the space overhead space.
Well, so I don't know if I like that just because I chose the aisle. So now I'm being penalized.
Well, so you think getting a good seat is enough? You think like if I got a good seat, then I should get first dibs.
I don't know what I think. I just don't know if I like that. I don't know. It was just strange. And maybe there's some merit to it. They said you can load up the plane 2 minutes faster. So.
I don't know about that. That sounds like a line right there.
All right, Mark.
All right.
Well, it is time now for a check on your weather with meteorologist Jasmine Lomax.
Thanks, Patrice. We are heading to Alabama this morning for an absolutely beautiful sunrise on an October morning. Beautiful colors in the background. And of course, in Alabama and the South, they are dealing with those nice and warm temperatures. But here it's not too bad. We've got another nice fall day ahead. If you plan on spending some time outside, it looks great as temperatures get somewhat close to average this afternoon. Currently, we are starting to see those numbers rise. Temperatures are in the mid-60s over Baltimore with plenty of sunshine. Across the rest of the state, we're mainly seeing temperatures in the 50s and the 60s, and the numbers will continue to rise this afternoon. Highs will reach the mid to upper 60s, and that's putting us just a hair below average, but we are in for warmer temperatures tomorrow and again on Friday. We'll stay nice and dry with plenty of sunshine thanks to high pressure over the region, but we are keeping track of our next cold front. That will bring the chance for showers this weekend, and it could have an impact on your weekend plans. Notice we stay nice and dry this afternoon, and then as we move forward into Thursday, we start with plenty of sunshine. Temperatures will be mild. Highs will reach the 60s and 70s. We'll have a good bit of sunshine for the afternoon, and then into Friday morning, we start with mostly dry weather. There could be a couple of stray showers. Skies will be mostly cloudy, and this is all in preparation for that weather maker. So as we head into the afternoon, still looking at the chance for a few spotty showers, but by the evening, you may be driving on wet roads and through areas of heavy rain. This is all as the front passes over the state. Showers continue overnight and then lead us into Saturday morning. We could even have a few showers for the afternoon, so make sure that you have the umbrellas handy for Friday and Saturday. Sunday and into early next week, we will stay nice and dry. Temperatures reach 68 this afternoon, and then we're looking at the low 70s for Thursday and Friday. 60s on Saturday with showers, mid-60s on Sunday, good for the Ravens game. After that, we'll stay below average in the low to mid-60s. Back to you.
Jasmine, thank you. It may only be October, but some people are already buying Christmas gifts. Coming up, how spending this year is projected to break records. But first, Britney Spears is coming out with a shocking new tell-all book, the secrets she's revealing in a new preview. 11:22 now on Fox 45 News Midday. 11:25. Don't miss this. Britney Spears is coming out with a new tell-all memoir. Excerpts from the book shared with People magazine show the singer writes she felt like a child robot during her 13-year conservatorship. She's also sharing for the first time that she became pregnant while dating NSYNC singer Justin Timberlake, but had an abortion. The singer's new book, The Woman in Me, comes out October 24th. Holiday spending will likely rebound and could even surpass pre-pandemic levels this year. That is according to a new report from Deloitte Consulting. But according to the report, it's not gifts that shoppers are going to be splurging on. Nope. Many are indulging on themselves and prioritizing non-gift purchases. Shoppers are expected to spend an average of more than $1,600 on holiday-related purchases. That would be 14% more than last year, and it would even surpass the average of just under $1,500 that was spent in 2019. Now, before you add one to your holiday shopping list, consider this. Injuries linked to electric scooters and bikes are on the rise. According to a new federal report, the number of people visiting the ER with injuries surged last year, more than 20%, and more than a third of the injuries during the 6-year period involved kids 14 years and younger. The action is back. It's an all-new Masked Singer tonight, and it is a celebration of Elton John. The singers will perform their favorite Elton John songs, but one is going to get cut. See who is revealed in tonight's unmasking. Well, that's all we have for Fox 45 News Midday. Be More Lifestyle is up next. Mark Clark back to tell us what they're working on.
That's right, Patrice. Hang around for Be More Lifestyles. Coming up next.
You're watching Fox 45 in Baltimore. Now live from TV Hill, this is Be More Lifestyle.
And what's up, Baltimore? I'm Mark Clark, and this is Be More Lifestyle live from Studio A at Fox Baltimore. Mike Klein from Z104.3 is here, along with meteorologist Jasmine Lomax. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
All right, let me tell you right now, a new report suggests junk food is just as addictive as cocaine or nicotine. The report found 14% of adults display the same behaviors seen in substances when dealing with ultra-processed foods. That includes excessive consumption, cravings, and continued intake despite negative health effects. Now, Mike, you're in radio. No, I'm not gonna mess with you.
I have a bad addiction of tortilla chips.
There we go.
I'm obsessed with them, and like I can't just have a bag there. I have to like put them in little bags. It's awful.
Is it Doritos?
No, it's just regular chips.
Well, when I was in radio, those little bags did not contain Doritos. Wait a minute. So, Jazz, are you shocked by this fast food? The same as Coke?
No, I'm not too surprised. I mean, for me, it's popcorn. I love popcorn.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
It's very addicting.
I was reading a book one time, and I love popcorn, right? And the guy was like, and popcorn is very pernicious. I was like, if only I knew what that word meant. But it's like, it was saying health-wise, it was pernicious. And then I looked it up, and it was like, it means it's like secret, sneaks up on you or something.
Yeah.
That was very ominous. But did it stop me from eating it? No. I'm addicted. Halloween is right around the corner, and a new survey shows many Americans have experienced unexplained events in their homes. The survey reveals 40% say they had an unexplained or unusual experience in their homes, and 1 in 6 think their house is haunted. I'm going to say, I've lived a long time. I haven't really had a lot of haunting experiences, even though the house that we live in, this is kind of morbid. Nobody told us that 3 kids passed away in an explosion in our home. I was at a cookout. We've been living in the neighborhood like 5 years.
And somebody told you at the cookout?
I'm chilling at the cookout, and they're like, oh yeah, man, it was terrible what happened to those kids in your house. I was like, what? Yeah.
That's
so
not good, yeah.
So have you ever had a bad experience or something that made you be like, what's going on?
Not in the house, but like at a radio station one time, like the phone lines kept turning on and off, and somebody said it was haunted, and they claimed it was haunted. I'm like, I don't believe them. It was the phone lines. It was like 1 in the morning, and they kept turning on and off. It was I was very scared, I'm not gonna lie.
It's the ghost of Wolfman Jack.
Exactly. What's going on, Mike Klein? Pick up the phone.
Okay, what about you, Jazz?
No, my house is not haunted.
No, you gotta. I feel like you have a
so.
new everything. I feel like you have a new fresh thing, so it's not old.
No, I mean, it's not super old, but it's definitely not new. That's for sure.
I grew up in a house, it wasn't haunted, but it had old things in it that were pretty scary. I found my grandmother's old, have you ever seen the old insulin needles back in the day? Like those old needles, the glass ones?
No.
So I was like filing through the drawer one time, like, Judy, do matches. It was a needle thing, but okay.
God.
Not haunted though. Now we want you to tell it. Do you believe in ghosts? Vote on our website, foxbaltimore.com/vote. When you get to the website, make sure you click on the lifestyle tab. You can also vote on the Fox 45 News app. At the end of the show, we'll see what everybody thinks. I didn't mean to freak y'all out, okay? We know it's important to work out, but does it matter when you do it? It turns out it might. One study found working out before bed can help you sleep more soundly at night. That's interesting because now, again, they always said sometimes working out late, it didn't have a positive effect. And then they also used to say that working out late would keep you up at night. And Jazz, I just saw you yesterday go to Pilates in your little Pilates outfit. What do you think? Do you do it late or you go ahead and get it in early?
I mean, I kind of do it in the middle of the day.
Okay, perfect time.
Okay, that's good.
That's the time that works. But no, I actually love working out at night. Like before I eat, before I go to sleep, it's just such a good time.
Why do you like it though? It makes you sleepy?
No, I mean, I've done everything else. Now I can have fun, get a little workout in, and I don't know. It's just something about exercising at night.
Less people around, right? To distract you.
I mean, yeah, sometimes.
It feels like Jasmine has her life together and we don't.
Right, I do not have my life together. I was going to ask, I don't work out at all right now, so that's a
Well, you're a radio guy, you don't have to.
No, I'm kidding. No. I work out during the day, in the morning time. Like early in the morning is the best time for me because I need to, a time when, when I'm not as busy, so.
Mike, but first of all, I don't think people understand. Mike actually, while he's a superstar here in Baltimore, he's the voice, his voice is heard around the country.
Oh, yeah, yes.
He's the man.
Yes.
And if you haven't had a chance to check you, when can people check you out?
3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday right here on Z104.3.
See, well
Baltimore.
done. And okay, so thanks again as always, Mike.
Yeah, thank you.
Jasmine, we'll see you later on in the show. Still ahead, a new type of cruise ship is setting sail coming up. We'll take you on a ship that looks amazing, by the way. And look out, Your vacation time's on the way. A new tool can help during that vacation. Stick around, a great show on the way.
You're watching Be More Lifestyle.
One of the most popular skincare items ever featured on America's Steals and Deals is back. Julie Moran demonstrates the simple use solution that men and women across the country have fallen in love with. Here's America's Steals and Deals.
The following segment is sponsored by Naki.
Ladies, let's all admit it. What do we want? Beautiful, radiant skin. But sometimes going to the dermatologist or a facialist can be very expensive. I've got something for you. 5 minutes a day to great skin. It's called SolarWave. You just flip it on and it's amazing. This red light therapy, that's all the rage right now. And this is what I do. I come home after a stressful day and I just sit and watch TV. I actually want to do it for more than 5 minutes. Now, skin treatments, they can be painful too. This is not. This just saves you money because you're getting this inexpensive red light therapy at home, and it's clinically proven. There are 4 non-invasive, I love it around the eyes too, skin boosting technologies. Microcurrent, you see that, light therapy, facial massage, and therapeutic warmth. It feels so good. It smooths fine lines, decreases, which we all have, puffiness right here, and blemishes. It takes care of those too. So I want you to know that 97% of people that reported their skin looked healthier and more hydrated after using SolarWave for 14 days. And you're gonna have to jump on this because this sells out. So head to asadeals.com for this exclusive offer.
This Be More Lifestyle segment is sponsored by Explora Journeys.
With the cruise industry booming, the new luxury lifestyle brand Explora Journeys is offering travelers an upscale and transformative ocean experience. Travel expert Laura Begley-Bloom joins us from on board the brand new ship from Explora Journeys that's docked in Manhattan to give us an inside look at the ship and its plans to offer passengers an ocean state of mind. Laura, tell us about where you're zooming in from.
Yeah, well, I'm here in New York City on the brand new Explora One, which is the first in a fleet of 6 ships from the new Explora Journeys. And this is more than just a cruise line. This is a new luxury lifestyle brand that's created for discerning travelers, offering immersive, transformative journeys. This ship launched in August, and it's going to some of the world's most amazing destinations, including the Mediterranean, Northern Europe, New England, the East Coast of Canada. On some of the first journeys in New England and Canada, in fact, you're going to see amazing fall foliage, and you'll get to go to exciting places like Boston and St. John, the Bay of Fundy in Quebec. What's great about this ship is that it was inspired by super yachts, and ultra luxurious resorts. And it is more than just a cruise ship. You feel like you're on a floating boutique resort at sea. There are also so many exciting culinary experiences on this ship. One thing you want to check out is Anthology, which is a one-of-a-kind restaurant where guest chefs from around the world create special menus accompanied by exclusive wine pairings. The current guest chef is actually from New York City. Her name is Emma Bengstrom, and she is with the 2 Michelin-starred restaurant Aquavit. There are also 6 restaurants on board the ship. There's private in-suite dining. There are 12 bars and lounges. And there are special things like Chef's Kitchen, which is a private dining experience and culinary school. You can also unwind and experience the transformative ocean state of mind that you mentioned, with 4 pools on board the ship and a spa, and also really wonderful experiences like Evening by Candlelight, where there are musicians that perform music inspired by the destination by candlelight.
Everything sounds so delicious. I mean, I'm ready for my ocean state of mind experience. Where can our viewers go to get more information about this?
If you want to get more info, you can go to explorajourneys.com.
Thanks so much for this great information. Okay, Laura?
Thank you.
Take care.
You too.
Still ahead, it's Cybersecurity Awareness Month coming up. Tips on how to protect yourself and begin a life shopping safely online. What? And fall is here, and it's a perfect time for a hayride. Coming up, we'll show you how you can enjoy a hayride and get involved in farming. Stick around.
This is Be More Lifestyle.
We love giving children the same experiences we had growing up on farms, and so I opened this in 2016 to give them opportunities to get closer with their animals, to go on educational hay rides, and become more involved and in touch with farming.
Well, when the public's allowed to come out onto farms and experience agriculture and see how their food is grown, and more importantly, who is growing their food. According to a survey, farming and agriculture is one of the #1 most trusted professions, and I think opportunities like this really help increase that trust that consumers have with the farmer.
We work with children that are ages 4 and up, and so to be able to connect with them and their families allows those different generations to become more involved in what we do and understand agriculture from a different perspective. We thoroughly enjoy giving those opportunities to children because they get to meet a farmer one-on-one and understand kind of what the business is all about.
Well, Maryland Farm Bureau wants to see agriculture remain viable as the state's #1 commercial industry. We hope that we can sustain that into the future. And when farms and agritourism operations like the farmyard are profitable, it also has a trickle effect in the local economy. For example, today there's a veterinarian here. It helps keep allied businesses also profitable and successful. So when operations like this are successful, it's a benefit to the whole community.
Peak agritourism season means that we are going to be running full blast all fall long, and it's one of our favorite seasons because it keeps us going. It also helps us thrive off of the energy that all of these families are bringing to our farms. And so we enjoy opening the doors to those people so that they can get hands-on with all of the agriculture that we have to offer.
Maryland Farm Bureau specifically works through our grassroots policy development process, so our more than 9,000 members across the state help develop and advance policy that's friendly to agriculture so that the consumers and public can enjoy opportunities like this throughout the fall on agritourism operations.
We have different programs here depending on what people are interested in. We have a riding program where they can groom horses, learn how to ride, and then kind of expand their knowledge about horses in general. We also have a chore chart program where children come and feed and take care of the animals here, and it seems to be something that really gets them interested at a young age, and then they can expand into something like our livestock program where we're letting families come and get hands-on with some of these larger animals. We also have just a general open to the public activities, so we do hay rides on the weekends, we also do bunny encounters, and then we also have some grooming classes and pony rides out there too.
The Maryland Farm Bureau website is www.marylandfb.org.
We're located in Parkton, Maryland, right off of exit 36 on 83. We're open Wednesday through Saturday and Sunday, so the weekends are the most popular time to come, but you can also come during the week, Wednesday through Friday. www.thefarmyardllc.farm is our website.
Time now for your best weather in America, meteorologist Jasmine Lomax. What's up, Jazz?
Hey, Mark. We are heading to our neighbors to the north. This photo coming in from the Poconos Mountain in Pennsylvania. Absolutely stunning. You've got the lake and you've got the trees with the beautiful fall foliage. Looks like they're getting close to the peak fall foliage there. Great place to see the leaves. Here we are starting to see those colors change, but if you plan on going outside to see the leaves, it looks great across the state. We've got a nice and pleasant fall day in store. Temperatures are already on the rise. 64 for the current temperature with plenty of sunshine over Baltimore. Still a few clouds in the background, but overall nice across the state. Most temperatures are in the 50s and in the 60s, but as we head into the afternoon, those high temperatures will head to the upper 60s. We'll be in the low 70s on Thursday and closer to average, then the low 70s again on Friday, but notice we do have our next chance for showers, and that's as a cold front begins to move into the region. High pressure will keep us dry, providing us with plenty of sunshine today, but this cold front will move across the region this weekend, and that's what's going to lead to showers. This afternoon looks great. We'll have plenty of sunshine as temperatures reach the upper 60s, and then overnight we stay quiet. Starting off tomorrow, temperatures will be in the 40s. By the afternoon, still looking at a good bit of sunshine. Temperatures will reach the upper 60s and low 70s. Then for Friday, most of us start with cloudy skies. There is the chance for a few stray showers, but rain chances will begin to increase for the second half of the day. Mostly dry around 2-3 o'clock, but then for the evening, we're tracking areas of heavy rain, and this could have an impact on your commute. Showers will be off and on overnight. And then leading into Saturday morning, we're still looking at the chance for showers. So make sure that you have the rain gear handy for late Friday and Saturday. We will have a nice and dry end to the weekend. So dry over the next 2 days, and then we have showers on Friday and Saturday. We'll stay dry for the beginning of the upcoming week. As we head into the afternoon, temperatures reach 68. That means we'll be closer to average. Temperatures pretty mild for this time of year. We're looking at the low 70s on Thursday with Plenty of sunshine, a good day for spending time outside because late Friday, we have the return of rain as the cold front moves into the region. 72 for the high temperature. Showers continue overnight and into Saturday. 67 for the high, and then after that, lower temperatures on Sunday. We'll be below average in the mid-60s, but for the Ravens game, plenty of sunshine for anyone heading there. Then for Monday, temperatures will be around 62. 62 again on Tuesday, but after that, temperatures start to rise. Highs for the end of the week will be in the mid to upper 60s. Back to you.
This Be More Lifestyle segment is sponsored by Visa.
October is Cybersecurity Awareness Month to remind and educate consumers that during the busy shopping season, holiday cheer can turn to fear for victims of fraud and scams. Joining us today is cybersecurity expert Michael Jabara, here for a special public service warning that thieves are working overtime this time of year. Michael, how are you? Welcome to the show.
I'm well. Thank you so much for having me.
Definitely. So why should consumers stay on alert this holiday season?
We know from historical trends that the holiday shopping season is essentially the Super Bowl of fraud, given the fact that there's so much more attention and so much more spend that occurs during this time. And so fraudsters have been kind of refining and honing their techniques and their scams in anticipation of this period so that they can launch it and monetize their attacks much more efficiently than they would be otherwise able to do.
And what's being done to help the consumers and the businesses because of the threat?
So Visa is very much focused on making sure that both consumers and businesses are protected from these types of threats and attacks. It's one of the key reasons why we've invested over $10 billion in the last 5 years on our AI and cyber capabilities to make sure that we maintain a safe and secure ecosystem. And we're seeing these investments yield material benefits where in the last 6 months alone, we've prevented over $30 billion in attempted fraud before it impacted any innocent party. So Visa is on the consumer and the business side, making sure that they're protected from these entities.
Does it make a difference whether consumers are online or at traditional brick and mortar retail outlets?
What our data tells us is that the online channel is disproportionately targeted by fraudsters. We're seeing about 60% of all cybercrime occur in the online space. This takes a wide variety of vectors, everything from a data compromise to a ransomware attack to schemes related to kind of retail kind of gift card scams and things like that. So when it comes to online shopping and online browsing, it's important for consumers to be extra cautious on what they're doing and what they're clicking on.
And what else is being done to stop cybercrime?
Well, we know it's not just enough to kind of mitigate these threats and mitigate the fraud. We want to be able to disrupt it at the core. And so we've been partnering with intelligence and law enforcement agencies, both nationally and internationally, to dismantle the infrastructure that's being used by these fraudsters. Online dark web marketplaces where they sell their stolen data credentials or where they buy tools to carry out these attacks. So we're making it harder for fraudsters to do their business.
Where can we go for more information?
You can visit the blog on visa.com.
Thank you for being on the show. We appreciate you.
Thank you. Take care.
Still ahead, do you believe in ghosts? Halloween is almost here. Coming up, just how many people think their house is haunted and what you're saying about it. Halloween is right around the corner, and a new survey shows many Americans have experienced unexplained events in their homes. The survey reveals 40% say they had had unexplained or unusual experiences in their homes, and 1 in 6 think their house is haunted. We wanted you to tell it. Do you believe in ghosts right now? Well, most of you are saying, no way. Okay, that's good. A great show lined up for tomorrow. We're talking about household chores and whose job it is. A man is going viral after proclaiming on TikTok he refuses to help his wife around the house, while he says he refuses to help, and how a lot of women are backing him up on it.
Find out how to have your business featured on Be More Lifestyle. Email us at BeMoreLifestyleTV@foxbaltimore.com.
And as always, thank you for inviting us into your home. Make sure you follow Be More Lifestyle on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Have a great evening, a great afternoon. We'll see you tomorrow.